Hey everybody out there on the internet, welcome again to another edition of Direct to Riff. Today I've got something very important considering the summer months are upon us. It's all about kids who are left home alone. I myself was a latchkey kid growing up, and so I had to be very wary of my surroundings when I would arrive home in the afternoons after school. So, you know, something that was always important, and today I've got one called Home Alone, a kid's guide to playing it safe when you're on your own, with Malcolm Jamal Warner. He is no stranger to Direct to Riff. We did another one with him years ago where he's showing you tricks at a party, if I'm not mistaken. We've done that. So he is a repeat guest. And I can only imagine what more words of wisdom he can show us today. So, let's get on with Home Alone, which is actually, I think, this came out before that movie Home Alone, so we'll see how well this goes. Ah, yes, High Tops Video. They brought me My Pet Monster. Take that as you will. Ooh, really? I even get previews of this one. Another Malcolm Jamal Warner joint? I thought we were... Alright, fine. We're not... Okay, we're breaking the fourth wall by going through the set.
Hi,
that's fine.
I'm Malcolm Jamal Warner. If you're by yourself sometimes, this show is just for you. What it's all about
Unlike
is how you can play
you,
it safe
who is
when you're
alone
on your
all
own.
the time,
We're gonna
because
be doing
not
a
even your
bunch of
agent
skits
will
to show
pick
you
up the phone.
Exactly what we mean. And these are the kids in the cast.
Hi, I'm Allison. I'm Sunny. My name's Mike. And I'm Wendy.
Let's start off with a
Oh,
preview of what
boy.
you're going to be seeing. We'll start off with some
None of
brief
them
skits
will
to show
ever
you the
get
safest
anywhere
way to get to the house
beyond
when no one's
this
home.
movie,
Yeah, you'll see
film,
the best places
video,
to keep
whatever.
your key and some places not.
Maybe a
to keep it, and
commercial
what
or
to do if you
two,
lose your
but
key.
yeah,
We'll
I
show
don't
you
see
some
any of them
fun
actually
ways to spend
doing
your time when
anything.
you're home alone. Stuff to do so you don't feel bored or lonely.
And some
That's
stuff
what
you
they
shouldn't do.
created
when you're
video
home
games,
alone, like
bro.
cooking.
And then I get to play a bad guy. A stranger who tries all kinds of tricks to get the kids to let them in when they're home alone.
We're not gonna let you in.
Well, good for you, because you shouldn't.
I mean,
important
I
thing we'll show
wouldn't. Even
is
if
how
you
to
came to
handle
my door
emergencies.
right now,
Yeah, like if the
Malcolm
plumbing goes
Jamal
bad
Warner, I
suddenly,
would
you
not
got
let
lake
you in my
bath.
house.
Or if there's a fire in your house.
At the end of the show, we'll put it all together. You'll see how to make a plan with your
I don't
mom
think
and
I
dad
wanna
that will
see
help
that.
you remember everything we're going to show you. Ready? Then let's get started.
I'm not ready for whatever shenanigans you got. But I do love the old school transitions.
Hey, Sonny, what's wrong?
Well, when I left home this morning, I
Whoa,
locked the door and
whoa,
put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Why do you have a
This
table
one.
out?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, must have fallen out sometime during the day.
Well, it's pretty easy to lose a key that way. Or if you're going into your pocket to get something else, your key can fall out and you don't even notice it.
So where can you keep your key instead?
Up your
Well,
ass,
the best place to keep your key is on a string around your neck. Like this.
so you can get choked. That's all.
Well, I have a big front door. But anyway, when you keep the key on a string like this under your shirt or your
No,
blouse,
I get the feeling
it's safe
that's
and it's
for
out
the
of sight.
box that you
You can
live
also
in
keep it on
now.
a keychain attached to your belt loop, like this. And to keep it out
That's
of
why
sight,
they created
you put
chain
it on a
wallets,
belt loop in your
Malcolm.
pocket and tuck it in. Whichever way you do it, keep it safe and secure. And that means never letting anyone else borrow it.
Well, I'll keep it around my neck from now on. I guess I'll never
You
find
failed
the
an
key I
anatomy,
lost.
kid. Your neck is not on
Maybe
your
I should have
chest.
put my name and address on it. That way, if someone had found it, they could have returned it.
What if the person who found it was a burglar?
Gee,
Well
they
then,
need to wait for it
shit.
to come.
I guess we're
We could use the
screwed.
key to
Not
get
like
in
they
and
want to
steal
break into my
everything.
house and steal my
Never mind.
Amiga.
Well, don't worry about it. You know what to do next time you lose your key. But for now, how are you going to get into the house?
Break
Well,
the
that's
fucker down.
See, I've lost my key before, so we decided to hide a spare in case it happened again.
Oh, so you're a dipshit.
What if someone else finds a spare key?
Nah, we're too sneaky.
Oh. I bet you and I are just as sneaky as Sonny is. You go first. Take a good look
no.
at the area around the door.
I'm not gonna try
Where do
and
you
con a
think the key may
kid.
be hidden?
I mean, if that's what gets you off there, Mr. Warner, then you go on and have it.
Okay, now it's my turn. I'm going to pretend like I'm a burglar. Now, you know in the comics, all burglars dress like this. but not in real life. 'Cause if they did, then the people would say, "Hey, there's a burglar. Let's arrest him." But this burglar costume is just for the skit.
There's so many jokes I have right there.
No, the door's locked.
Oh, I never
If this
factored
were
that
a
idea that
place
someone might
where they
lock
have
their
space.
door.
Well, the first place I would look is the mailbox. Bingo.
Okay, that was just a lucky guess. I have other hiding places. Okay, but what if it wasn't there?
He's
Burglars
5
go all
foot.
high.
He's not even like 3 feet tall.
Okay. So, hiding key isn't such a hot idea. So if you do lose your key, you're just stuck? I mean, do you have to wait until someone else comes home?
Well, not
Yes.
necessarily.
And you're gonna
A
starve
better
and
idea is
die
to take the spare
because your
key to
father
a
never
friend's
came
house or
home
neighbor's house.
after he went to buy
someone like your
cigarettes.
contact person. Someone who's usually home when you get home. So if you lose your key, you can always go there and pick up a spare. Or if you need help and you can't reach your parents, you have someone to call.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I'll call
My
Ghostbusters
grandma.
or Fred
She doesn't live
Savage.
far
He's
away.
about as unemployed
And
as
we can leave
you.
the spare key with her.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't notice this before, but the window's open. I can just climb in.
Bad idea.
Oh, you startled me.
Yes.
So he just walked on in. All right. So he's slicker than you think.
You don't go in because someone who does not belong in your house may be in there. So what you do? You go
Like
to
my
neighbor's
dad,
or you go to
especially
the
since we got her
police.
divorce.
Okay, sure.
You should have slammed it on his
I got all
hands.
this. Let's see. Now, I keep my key out of sight on a string around my neck or on a chain around my belt loop. I don't lend it to anybody. I don't put my name and address on it. And we don't hide a spare, but we do
you
leave
got
one
that,
with my
Ponch
contact
Jr..
person who's likely to be home when I get home.
Exactly.
Now can I go in?
Sure.
The hell you can. Meanwhile, Freddy Krueger and Jason are on the other side, just chopping them up.
Sonny.
Yeah.
Now we've been talking about how important it is to keep people out of the house when you're not home, but it's just as important to lock the door behind you. You don't want
You know,
anyone who does not belong in
security.
your house
That whole
walking in there.
thing.
No, I sure don't. Thanks for the reminder.
No problem. I'm
Man,
glad
can
I
you
don't
believe
have to
how
play a burglar
dumb these
anymore.
people are?
You know, crime doesn't
Fuck
pay,
them, right?
but being on TV, yeah, that pays.
Gotta love the
Now, let's
shitty
say you got home and you were
transitions.
alone.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
I know exactly what that's like because when I was a kid, both of my parents worked, and I came back home to an empty house.
No, you didn't.
No, I know they would have rather been there with me, but they had
You
to earn a
probably
living.
did, but what do I know?
And sometimes, especially when you're younger, it can get boring or even a little scary to be by yourself. But there are
No,
ways
I'm
to get
home
around.
alone right now, and I'm scared.
Let's get our other experts back in here. Chop,
Maybe
chop.
the cows outside might attack.
Now, what do you do to keep from being bored or lonely when you're by yourself?
I like to watch TV.
I play my records and listen to the radio.
The
Wait a minute.
radio?
What about homework?
What kind of child are you?
Well, I just had to ask that because it is in the script.
Well, my mom does like me to do my homework first thing. But after that, I read a book or I do a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, God, you're one of
The rest
those.
You have to do chores? My mom always leaves me a list. Here, I'll show you.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay.
Talk about
What
indentured
else do we-
servitude.
Well, when I get home from school, I'm hungry.
Why are we always talking to
me too.
you?
Yeah, me too. Now, if you're lucky, your mom or your dad or whoever you live with will have some goodies for you to munch on. Or there should be
No, they
a
won't.
bowl of fresh fruit around.
Whoa.
Good catch, Wendy. Now, one thing that's easy to make is a sandwich.
All
Are you kidding me? The last time I tried to make a sandwich, it caught the house on fire.
Yeah, or a mashed potato and ketchup sandwich.
Okay, there's a reason why you look the way you do, and your dietary
Here's
choices
one
tell
thing
me
to
that's
stay away
why.
from when you're making things in the kitchen by yourself. Now, if you need
Fuck
to use a
yeah,
knife to
let's play
spread
with some
butter
knives.
Or mustard or mashed potatoes and ketchup, you should use a butter knife. Or better yet, use a spoon.
What the
One thing you
fuck?
should also stay away from.
You can scoop out your
is
eyeballs with a
stoves when your
spoon.
parents are not around. Why do you think you should stay away from this?
Because you could burn
Because my
yourself.
little sister was
If you
eaten
spill
by a
boiling water
stove
on
once.
yourself, it can give you a real bad burn. Or if you touch a hot pot. You could even start a fire.
Yeah. It happens all the time. These things are dangerous. So for
I
safety's
mean,
sake,
good God,
no use of
kid.
the
You
stove
shouldn't
with a
touch
oven
anything.
belt on around.
Hell, you
That's all
breathing is going to cause you to die.
Temperature's better anyway.
Oh, I can see why.
Oh, the nerd can be an architect like Dagwood. Good for you.
Okay. Now, let's say you're home alone. Doing the talking,
I already told
watching
you,
television,
Mr.
reading,
Warner, I am
playing
home
games,
alone.
maybe doing homework.
I mean, technically, I can consider this my homework.
Or there's a knock at the door. Quick, what do?
Don't let strangers in.
Don't let strangers in. Okay, that's right. But sometimes they can be pretty sneaky. Here, I'll show you.
I'm going to pretend like I'm nobody.
Now,
Not
I'm
that
gonna
it's
try to
hard to
trick the
pretend right
kids
now.
into letting me in. Each time I do it, try and imagine what you would say if somebody came to your door. Here we go.
What is this, Batman?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Auto.
Otto who?
Automobile. Yeah, that's it. My car broke down. Will you please let me use your phone?
No thank you,
No, I'm
Amelia
sorry.
Earhart.
Try
You
someone
can,
else.
ride.
But please, it will only take a minute.
No, I'm sorry. There's a payphone down the street.
What? What
Oh,
the
I
hell's a
have to go to my mother
payphone?
now.
We don't know what these
Bye.
things are nowadays.
Hello, are you there?
That's good, Mike. If someone tells you they need to use your phone, politely tell them no. And don't mention that you're all by yourself.
Malcolm?
Mr. Warner.
Yeah, Mike.
Well,
I think
I
you're
know
always
that you're
alone.
pretending to be a sneaky person trying to get in, but what if it was somebody who really does need to use the phone? I'm gonna feel bad turning them away.
Well, you
Well,
shouldn't.
you shouldn't
because
feel
you're just
bad
doing the
because
safest
fuck
thing.
them.
And if you
They need to
politely say
survive
no,
on their
they're gonna
own.
go
They're
next door or
grown.
somewhere
They
else
can
where
walk
the devil
another
can't
50
help.
feet to somebody else who's responsible.
Okay. Now let me try a different approach. See what you think you'd say if somebody came to the door and said this. Knock, knock.
Oh, he's
there?
a member of Village People.
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry. I'm here to fix the water heater.
I don't think it's broken.
Well, it needs to be checked. Your mother called me and asked me to come by. So if you just let me in, I'll show you what I need to do.
You'll have to wait while I check with my mother.
Oh, he's going to contact Shaft, and he's going to beat the
If
shit
someone
out
tells
of
you
you.
that your mom and dad told you to
Good
fix
for
something,
him.
call your mom and dad to check.
Malcolm, what if she can't reach them? I live with my mom.
Please
She's a
fall
real
on
estate
his
agent.
head.
A
Please
lot
fall
of
on
times
his
she's
head.
away from her office.
Well, remember when we said you should leave a spare key with your contact person? Then call your contact person.
Yeah,
This
that should
seems
work
really
most of the time,
complicated.
but what if
I
someone
don't
comes
want to
up
do
with
any of this.
contact
I have this
person?
Game Boy game
Well, then
I'm
it's a
trying
good
to
idea to
beat.
have a second contact person to call. But if you can't reach anyone, you can always call the police. Explain to
Yes,
them how old you are.
because they
tell them
have
you're home
all the
alone,
time in the
and tell them
world
what
to
your
handle
problem
your
is.
shit.
They should be able to help you.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem. I got a few more tricks up my sleeve.
Oh,
Now,
please
here's a real
don't.
tough one.
I really
Put yourself
don't
in
want to
Wendy's
see these
place.
tricks, dude.
What if someone came to your door and
He's
said
wearing
something
long
like
sleeves, so he's got a lot of them.
Who's there?
I don't have time for games. Your mother's been in an accident at work, and I'm supposed to come and pick you up. So open the door and I'll take you to the hospital to see her.
Okay. Hold it! What if he's lying?
I was lying, Wendy. I was trying to trick you into letting me in the door.
But that's mean.
Well, I know that.
Because
Most
I'm mean to
people are
begin
not, but then there are
with.
some mean
Besides, you're a girl. We gotta
Just to
make
be
you sound
safe,
dumb.
what should you have done?
The boys are always
Let
right.
him in.
Right.
Because, you know,
Now, of course, you would have
1990.
been worried about your mother, so what else could you have done?
Could I call her at work?
Right. That's a good idea.
And the people there would tell me whether she's really been hurt.
That's right. And if you couldn't get through to them,
Well, how
you
is
could
she
always
gonna
call your
figure that
contact
out?
person or
Using
your
the
backup
phone
person.
book?
And if that didn't work, you know you can
Do you
always
know what
call the police and they can
1990s
find
phone
out
books
about
look like?
I'll remember.
it. Okay, good.
The size of like a
I'm gonna give
small
it one.
dog.
This one's really sneaky.
And like,
See how
it
Allison
would take forever
reacts.
just to
Think
find
about how
it.
You would react, okay?
Oh God, he's gonna be stripper Graham.
Who's there?
Hap,
Hapu.
happy birthday.
Go to hell.
Oh, well, it must be, because I'm a delivery person, and I have this beautiful present to deliver to you. Open the door, please.
How about I deliver a punch to your face?
All right. You can't come in. Please leave the box with the neighbor.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You have to sign for it. So if you just open the door.
Sorry. You can
What's the
sign
matter?
for this middle
Are
finger.
you alone?
Well, don't tell strangers you're alone, Allison. It's none of their business.
My mom can't come to the door right now. Goodbye.
That was good. Allison said
Yeah,
what she
it
had.
almost convinced me
She
that
just
she's
said goodbye
wooden.
and left. You don't need to get into a long conversation with someone who comes to your door. Remember, most people are not out to trick you or to hurt you. But it's always.
But how about you quit looking at the teleprompter to tell me this shit?
If you have any questions, call your mom or your dad or your contact person. Or if you can't reach anyone else, and
What about my imaginary friend? Can I contact them?
When you've got people you can call for help, you're not really alone.
I don't know. The internet tells me
Now,
otherwise.
there's one other way that someone can try to trick you, and that's on the phone.
Was that an ice tray
You see,
with a
if someone tries
phone?
to call you and they say, well, rather than talking about it, let me show you what I mean.
Oh, I really don't want to see this. This is gonna feel dirty.
Hello?
Hi. Let me speak to your mother, please.
She's not here.
Well, then, can I speak to your father, please?
He's not here either.
Oh, well, is there any adult there?
Yeah,
No, see, my mom's not here.
Big
She's
Ball
working.
Jablonski. And he's gonna fuck
Mike,
you up.
what are you doing? I just told him the truth. We're not supposed to tell strangers we're alone.
Oh
It's
my
just
god,
so
we
not
have to lie? The moral
Sir,
consequences
you
of
hate
this
to lie to
dilemma.
people.
I bet Mike can think of a better way to handle this call without lying and without telling a stranger things that are none of his business. Let's try it again, the right way.
Hello?
Hi. Let me speak to your mother, please.
She can't come to the phone right now.
Unless
Would you
you
like
bring
to
in
leave
the
your number?
double-fisted
I'll call you back.
dildo, she ain't
can I talk
moving
to
out of
your
that
father,
bedroom
please?
for anything.
No, but if you'd like to leave your number, I'll have someone call you back.
Oh, I get it. You're there by yourself, right?
If
Mom
by
can't come to the
myself
phone
you
right now.
mean
Would you like to
me
leave your
and my
number?
10,000
Never
rowdy
mind.
friends all here for Monday night.
Way to go, Mike. You weren't rude, but you got the message across. Yeah, and I didn't even have to lie. It's true, my mom can't come to the phone right now because she's at work.
This is all. Whoa, he's breaking.
You don't
Is
have to
he a
let strangers into
cartoon?
your house through the front door, and you don't have to let them in through the phone either. No need to be rude, but don't tell them you're by yourself. Just say you
I mean,
take
if
down
you
their
could
number
do
and have someone call
this
them back.
right through the
Easy
phone,
as
that'd be
that.
great.
If they
but,
want
you
to
know,
keep
you
talking
can't,
and keep
so
asking you
whatever.
questions, just tell them you have to go and hang up.
Fart in the phone. That'll get their attention.
Now we're gonna see what you should do in case of an emergency.
Malcolm, how come we're mostly talking about stuff that can go wrong? I mean, being on your own isn't that bad, is it?
Actually, most of the time
Most
it's
of the
paradise.
time, everything's gonna go fine. When things are going well, knowing what to do is hardly the problem. But if things ever do go wrong, people, kids and adults alike, tend to panic. So it's always a good idea to be
Yeah,
prepared. and
except my
prompt, just in
Labrador, he
case.
never panics.
Then you'll feel better about
He just
being
sits
alone.
there
too.
and looks at me
Well,
all
maybe.
obedient.
But I don't think
Watch
I'll
me
ever
as I
have any
bleed out.
emergencies.
You don't think you'll ever have any emergencies?
Not really. Oh, excuse me.
Not
that's
unless
the-
I get hot in the pants. Oh, now she's dead.
Malcolm, what was that about emergencies?
One kind of an emergency is when something goes wrong with the plumbing.
Did
If
you
the toilet
fall
is
in the
overflowing
toilet?
or
What
if
did
the
you
faucet starts
do?
spewing out water, you need to know how to turn the water off. Your parents should show you in advance where the shut-off valves are.
Oh
and help
my
you practice
God.
how to turn them off.
They're
Here,
children.
let's take a
They're
look.
not plumbers.
Most kitchen and bathroom sinks have valves like this. You see, they cut off the water. Now there's one on the toilet too, right here, in case the toilet overflows.
Oh
Now,
my
when you turn off
God.
the water, you
It's
can call your parents
so
or your
amazing.
contact person to let
Hot
them know
damn.
exactly what's happened.
I'd have never
Then,
thought of
this is
any of
Alice's favorite
this.
part. You can start cleaning up.
Oh,
Fuck, I'm so grounded.
Another emergency is when you smell gas. If you have a gas stove or a gas heater, of course, the first thing you should do is open all the windows and all the doors.
Because you're
and
going to
leave
get
the
high
house.
as fuck.
You go to a safe place. Then you call the gas company and you tell them you smell gas. They'll come and take care of it right away.
Let's see. We got water leaking from the faucets, water leaking from the toilet, gas leaking from the stove or the heaters.
What if my brain leaks out my
Things could
ears,
go wrong.
Malcolm?
Nothing else could go wrong.
Really?
Well, I see what you mean.
Oh,
Actually, I don't
shit.
see
Time to
anything,
loot.
but I know what you mean.
Well, good. Now, in
You
case
go
of
to my
blackout,
parents'
it's
room and
always
loot
a good
their-
idea to have a
their
flashlight
drawers.
in the room. And of course, know where it is. Flashlights are much safer than candles.
For once, I'm way ahead of you. We do have lots of flashlights, and I know where they are.
Good.
Too bad their batteries are
Here's one.
dead.
I'll just turn it on and...
Damn it, my mother was in heat again.
Yes, honey.
when the lights come back on, remind me to put new batteries into the flashlight.
You got it.
God?
How come the lights go out?
Well, usually it's a problem at the power company, or a power line has been blown down by a storm or in an accident. But when the power company has a fix,
Or whenever Rudy
lights
gets
come on
out of
by
control in
themselves.
the house. She has a
What
tendency to
if the
tear
problem's
down
at our
everything.
house? I mean, should we go down to the fuse box and fix it there?
No. You see, the
In fact,
fuse box
you should
can
stick
be
your
very
finger in
dangerous,
the fuse
but if you
box.
keep flashlights handy,
With good batteries.
right, with good batteries, then you have enough light to see the phone and call your mom or your dad or your contact.
You want to try that line
And stay away
again?
from
Or do you
candles,
just
huh?
say, fuck it?
Right. Because having no power is enough of an emergency, but you don't want to start a fire either.
Hey, I know another kind of emergency.
Oh, yeah? What's
A
that?
hair
Somebody gets
emergency!
hurt.
Hey, that's a very important emergency. They know there are different levels of being hurt. If you scrape your knee or if you get a little cut, you can probably take care of that yourself. But you should know where to find this.
What if your
First
arm
aid.
falls off?
Now you ask your parents to make sure there's one of these in the house. You should know where to find it and also how to use it.
What if somebody's really hurt?
Well,
if
then they're
someone's
past
really hurt,
fucked,
you have
aren't
to
they?
get- So you
I
would
mean, what are you gonna
call-
do?
Your parents or your contact person?
Right, or a doctor or a police. You should also have a list of phone numbers right by the phone.
What for? That's what cell phones do.
See? This is my mom's work number. This is my dad's work number. This is the number of our contact person, Mrs. Lee. She's really nice.
And this is for the
And
number
this
for
is
the
police
GIMP.
number, the fire department. And this is Dr. Carter.
And then a
He's
guy
been
that
my
we
constant.
call
He's-
Dr. Feelgood.
And this is the gas company. And this is the number
Oh,
of our backup
Dr.
contact
Carter.
person, just in case.
Well, that's
Did
a
you
good
welcome
list.
him back?
What's this number scribbled at the bottom?
Oh, that's the number my mom calls when she orders pizza.
That's a good number.
Oh, so your mother's
Now, let's
just
look at
lazy
one
and
more.
doesn't want to cook shit.
Probably
Good
the
for her.
scariest one. A fire. What do you do if there's a fire in your house?
Call the fire department?
Right. But from where?
The living room?
Wrong. Now, while you're on the phone, the fire could spread and trap you inside. Now, if you ever have a fire,
And
get
then
out
you'll
as
be
fast as
throwing
you
it
can.
down like the
Talking
Bloodhound
about
gang.
the
Because
best
when this roof
escape
is
routes
on
to
fire,
find
we
it,
don't need no
in case
water.
there is a
Let
fire.
that
That's
motherfucker
especially
burn.
important if you live upstairs. And then you have a practice drill every few months so you don't forget where the fire escapes are. And
Don't
in a fire,
forget where the
you get out as
door
quick as
is.
you can.
Got it.
You go to a safe place and you call the fire department from there.
And tell your neighbors so that they'll know too.
You got it.
I want this over so bad.
We've been talking about calling people in case of an emergency. Now let's see how you do
I
that.
do kind of get the feeling that this is the result of one of two things. One,
Well, the number.
he's
and
really
talk to the
desperate
person
for
on the other
money.
end of the line.
Yeah,
Even though the
it's
Cosby
a lot
Show
easier when
was
you call in
still
your
on the
friend
air
and
at
talk
this
about your
point.
boyfriend or talk about what happened.
Or
But in an
this
emergency,
is
you're gonna be upset. It's gonna be a lot
basically
harder.
something he
Tell
has
you
to do
what,
as community
I'll be
service
honest
because he
with
got
You call
got
me
caught
and
doing
tell me
something
that your brother
illegal.
broke his leg. Your brother's in the other room. His leg's broken. He's crying, and there's blood.
Okay. Don't tell me anymore.
Because I want to picture it and enjoy it. Oh, that was.
I'm
It's
on
like,
duty.
oh shit, the video stalled. Turns
Go
out it
ahead,
didn't.
Allison.
My brother broke his leg and I think he's real bad. Can you come and help?
Okay, where do you live?
On Elm Street.
Where on Elm Street?
On the corner.
I mean, what's your number?
Phone number?
No, the street number. I'd hate to be your
Good
brother.
gravy, girl.
Oh. The street number is 9815 Elm Street. No. 9518. No. Oh, gee.
Oh, golly gee whiz shit.
Okay, Allison, calm down. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
No, someone's gonna help you. They need to know who you are, what their problem is, and where you are.
Right. What if you get mixed up? 'Cause you're
We have a
upset?
problem.
Mark
She
the
can't
notes in
act,
the next
you don't
room.
care,
The
and this
black
set
light
is
is
bare
on.
bones
Remember the
budget.
phone list. At the bottom of the list is the name and the address. So if you get mixed up, you can always read
One
this
day
off
they'll
the
teach
first
me
one
how
that
to
you read.
read.
Every home should have this.
Right, now I remember. Could we try this call again?
Sure.
Okay.
Sup, please?
Officer Warner at your service.
Hi, my name is Allison Cochran. My brother is hurt. I think he broke his leg. I live at 9185 Elm Street. Please send help.
We'll send the paramedics right away.
Thanks. Bye.
Wait. Allison, that was good, but don't hang up yet.
Because I
The
want to
person
hear
she's
that
calling
voice.
may need to double check the information she's given. Or he may have other questions. Or he may be able to give her instructions about what to do until help arrives.
Got it.
It's almost like they have Video Toaster,
Giving
but
you
I
a
don't think
lot of
Video Toaster
information,
was
and
around
now
yet.
it's time.
Oh God, please
Put
don't
it
do
all
that.
together into a Home Alone plan. Now that's a plan you and your parents come up with that covers all the stuff we've been talking about, and one that works just for you.
Young man, let's see if you've got the plan straight.
Oh
I guess
God.
she's supposed to be my mother.
That's right, and don't
You know
forget
that
it.
his mother would be Shaft because
Sure, Dad.
he's
I
the
keep
baddest
it out of sight
mother.
here around my neck, and I never lend it to anyone either.
But what if you do lose it?
If
Then I go to my contact person.
I
That's our
ever
neighbor,
in
Ms.
my
Engels.
life
She's
looked
got a
like
spare key.
young Drew
If she's
Carey
not
over
home,
here,
I can go to my backup
I would
contact
have
person.
contemplated
Listen, she
all
has
of my
a key,
life
too.
decisions.
What if you come home and the door's open or a window's open?
If everything
Jesus
isn't the way it
Christ,
should
what is
be, I
this,
don't go in.
interrogation?
Maybe a
Fuck,
burglar or
girl,
something
get off
inside,
my
so I'll go to
case.
our neighbors, Ms. Ingles, and from there, I'll call the police.
All right, good. What do you do when you're home alone? Why, when I
Well,
was
we
a
can't
boy, I
really
had
talk about that because he's
shovel
older and you
snow,
children
clean
should
the
not
barn,
know
fix
about
the
such
roof.
things right now.
Yes, dear, let him answer.
First, I have a snack. I don't use any sharp knives, and I don't use the stove because they're too dangerous. And then I
I
do my
can't even afford a
chores, and I do
stove
my
right
homework,
now, but
and I have
you know,
fun
that's another
watching
story
TV,
for another
reading, and
day.
listening to the stereo.
I don't know what he sees in that rock and roll music.
Neither do
No,
Why
it's
am I
not
so
rock and roll,
good?
sweetheart.
It is loud. Yes. And what about strangers, son?
I don't let
I don't
strangers
know.
in.
I don't
They
think
need
you're
help
much
by
less
asking to
any
go somewhere
much
else.
less
If they want
stranger
something
than
else,
anybody
I
else,
tell them to
Dad.
call you or my contact person. And
I
I don't
flubbed that
tell
whole
strangers
line.
I'm home
Fuck.
And what about when strangers call on the telephone?
Ha! I doubt any strangers can
Well,
get through on the phone.
I mean, I feel like it's Rockwell. I always feel like somebody's watching me, so fuck it.
Anyway, if a stranger calls, I offer to take down a number and have you call them back. And I don't tell them that I'm all by myself. I just say you can't come to the phone right now. And if I need to, I'll call you, my contact person, or the police.
That's my son.
Not that I really want to, you know,
Emergencies.
Well, if there's a
admit
water
that
leak,
you are
you
my
show me how to
son,
turn it
but
off. And I know where we keep
why
the
not?
flashlight in case the lights go out.
That's
I'm
right.
realizing I'm saying the
One
word
thing
fucking
I've
a
learned
lot.
in life is that you have
like I
to
don't
check
care.
the batteries.
Right, Dad. If there's a gas leak or a fire,
I'm
I get
gonna
out as quick
light
as I
that
can.
shit
We
up.
practice all the fire exits so I know how to get out even if the front door is blocked by the fire. And then when I'm in a safe place, I call the fire department or the gas company.
Very good, son.
And if I hurt
If
myself,
you ever touch my hair
I know where
again,
the
young
first aid
lady,
kit is,
you
so
will
I
not
can use a
have any
Band-Aid or
more
whatever.
fingers.
But if it's more serious than that, I call the doctor or the police.
How do you know all these numbers?
From the phone.
Because
list
I
we keep on
memorized the
phone.
shit,
It
Dad.
has your number on it, your work number.
You know,
Mom's
the only
work
other number I need to
Miss
remember is the
Ingles'
one to the
number,
bar where
doctor's
you
number,
go
the
and
police
drink.
number, the gas company number, and the fire emergency number.
Of course,
It even has our own
married to my
address and our
mother,
phone
I
number
can
on
see
it, so
why
you
you're
don't get
there.
mixed up.
Right. And are you bored or scared when you're home by yourself?
No, because I always have lots of things to do.
Because
I
you're
don't really
annoying
feel
helicopter
bored because
parents,
I
and
know
I
about
pine
Home
for
Alone
death
can
or
happen.
emancipation. Whichever one can happen, I willingly greet it.
I'm proud of this kid. I think we've done a heck of a job bringing him up.
No, you
It wouldn't
haven't.
surprise me if he grew up to be a TV star.
Yes. He takes after me.
Wait a minute, guys. That's enough.
You all
Sonny, Allison,
so
come on now,
stupid.
please.
I hate my life.
Now you all know about being on your own, safely. But the key is coming up with your own Home Alone plan that works for you. Now that's something you should do with your parents.
Or Macaulay
They'll help you
Culkin.
Make up a phone list and pick good contact
Oh, I
people.
went 27
They will show
minutes
you
for
where
making
the
that joke.
water turn-off valves are in your
kind of
house
impressive.
and all the things that we've talked about. Now once you've done that, it won't be our Home Alone plan. It'll be yours. And once a month or
I
so,
don't want
watch
your
this tape and
plans.
practice the things we talk about.
If anything, I'd want plans
Thanks
for
for
the
watching.
Death Star, but
Sonny,
you know, even
get your
that's
phone.
debatable.
Why, is there an emergency?
Well, no, but since your mom's gonna be home soon, I thought we would get her to order some pizza.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, let's eat some greasy shit.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye. Thank God. About a minute of credits to deal with, and this will all be done. They really had the imaginative names there. Nelvana was involved. Huh. Nelvana is the animation company. I think. Yeah, no, DHX bought them out years ago. Nelvana also did like the Beetlejuice cartoon and some others. Compute prompt. Oh, now this is saying 87. What the hell? He must have been in trouble for something serious back then. Thank you, High Tops. I feel less safe now than I ever was before. Thank you so much. So, there you have it. I mean, even when I was a latchkey kid, it wasn't anything dramatic. It just was what it was. So, I don't know. My parents never really, I don't really have much of an issue with it. So, I don't know. Maybe because I actually did stuff that this video recommended that, you know, they didn't even tell me. Like, usually because I'm stuck alone, I pretty much did my homework first if I had any. But, you know, and they wouldn't rely on me to do chores. Are you kidding me? That's worse than giving a toddler a gun. Oh well. So, do you feel safer? Maybe work for you, I don't know. But until next time, kiddos, toodles.